You're watching CKWS News at Noon on Global Kingston.
Good Wednesday afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. A chilly weekend is upon us. Getting there, though, a couple of days of temperatures above average. It was a cool one this morning. We had a wind chill of feeling like -10 for some parts of the region. We'll get to 6 degrees today and then slipping to 4 degrees late evening. Good news condition-wise. We do have some sunny periods today. Enjoy the sunshine. And then clouds start to roll in later in the evening. And with those clouds, some rain tomorrow. 5 to 10 millimeters of rain. And then as those temperatures drop for Friday, turning to some flurries, light flurries at that. Not even enough for a snowblower, I'm thinking. But for Belleville, good afternoon to you. 6 degrees today. Enjoy a mix of sun and clouds. 8 degrees tomorrow with 5 to 10 millimeters of rain. Like I said, flurries for Friday and getting to just 0. At this point, 1 to 2 centimeters of flurries for much of the region by the end of the week. Brockville, 6 degrees today and some sunny periods. 7 degrees tomorrow, 5 millimeters of rain. And then for Friday, we're looking at some flurries, a couple of centimeters at the most at this point. Smiths Falls, 5 degrees today and tomorrow. You could see some rain tomorrow with 5 millimeters worth. And then +2 on Friday. Again, flurry activity for you to end the week. Kingston, we'll get to 6 degrees today. A couple of degrees above average and some sunny periods. Rain tomorrow, 5 to 10 millimeters worth at this point, and then some flurries for Friday, getting to just 2 degrees. Your weekend, it's going to be a cool one. Do bundle up. Just getting to 0 on Saturday, but we do see some sunshine. Doesn't necessarily mean mild temperatures, that sunshine, though. On Sunday, some flurry activity as we get to +1.
Yes, a bit of a spike in temperatures across the region. I guess I shouldn't say this a spike, but it was nice to see it. 2 to 3 degrees above normal. We are looking at a drop in temperatures once we get on through this rain that's coming our way. Active weather moving into the region very quickly. 6 degrees was your high in Kingston today, and 4 is the seasonal average. So nice to see it just above 5 in Brockville, Smiths Falls, 4 in Ottawa, 7 in Belleville, 6 in Peterborough. Oshawa had a 7 as well, and an 8 in Toronto today. So everybody above normal. Except for Ottawa. I think they're right where they should be. Southerly winds at 24 kilometers per hour, reported at the top of the hour, and we've got a 66% relative humidity. So moisture levels in the air aren't that bad. We did have a small trace of a flurry in the early morning hours. Not a big deal. We are looking at a little more of that coming our way, and maybe more than a trace, but once we get on the other side of this frontal boundary, some low pressure systems moving through, bringing a shower activity for tomorrow. But when we get on the backside, another high out of the north drops in with some cool air. We see some troughing, and that wraparound from the system could lead to flurries or even periods of snow for some of us in eastern Ontario. And so, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a centimeter or 2 by the time it's done, a trace at the very least. So we'll look at clouds increasing tonight. The chance of showers, you've got probably a little bit of a shower in the morning, and then it falls off. You've got like this 40% probability through a better part of the day, but late afternoon you get back into the definite showers, and overnight that cooler air moves in, and there, yeah, you've got that snow by Friday. It could be a couple centimeters. We were saying maybe a centimeter or 2 from the last one, and it was barely a trace locally, but other areas to the north did see over a centimeter. So it all depends exactly where you are, is just how much. But you're going to see something. And it's probably going to stick around because temperatures, as you can see, 7 for a high in Belleville tomorrow, only 1 Friday. And look at this Saturday, only getting up to 0. So as it clears a cool Saturday, and because of that, the flurries or periods of snow might actually have some sticking power. You might see a little accumulation. But a wet day tomorrow and quite mild, high 7 Belleville. Brockville, you're up to 6 with showers. Friday could be a flurry to start, mixed with showers, and then flurries or snow by nightfall. Saturday, though, it's just a mix of sun and cloud, and look at that, -1 for a daytime high. I think it's one of our first. Smiths Falls looking at -2 for a high on Saturday, but +4 tomorrow with showers, and you've got that possibility of mixed precipitation Friday. Remember, that's all conducive to the temperature change. So when it's cooler, could be more of the white. When it's a little milder, could be more of the wet. And a much cooler Saturday with a mix of sun and cloud. Kingston, your 5-day, a high 7 tomorrow with some periods of rain. Probably a 40% chance of showers in the morning, and then it definitely gets into wet weather by late afternoon, early evening. Friday, it's snow with a high 2. Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud and cool, only a high -1. For Sunday, though, we're back into a chance of flurries again with a high 0, rising to 0 again Monday, and a mix of sun and cloud. Now your weather wallpaper.
This weather wallpaper is brought to you by Pam's Flower Garden. Flowers and tropical plants by Pam's since 1962 with same-day delivery.
Sunset on the farm. This comes from Diane Irwin of Napanee. Lovely picture.
It is.
Beautiful. Love to see those silos against the sun like that. A really, really lovely rural shot. Thanks, Diane. If you've got pictures, send them to us like Diane did at submissions@ckwstv.com.
Bill, I don't know about you, but I've been noticing a lot more homes are lit up for the season, especially this week.
Yes, I think over the weekend a lot of people put their lights up. We've been seeing more and more of them each week pop up in our neighborhood. We'd love to see them up close and maybe do the weather from their front yards. Our Holiday Lights Tour begins December 6th, but we need those nominations. It could be your house, it could be your neighbor's house. We just need to see it. Tell us what address it is. If I have to, I'll drive around and knock on their door and say, hey, can I come do the weather in your front yard? But we'd love to get their permission if they're friends of yours. I can't just pop in like that.
No, we'd love definitely to get their permission to show up on their front lawn to talk about that. But you know what? It brightens the season when you do that every year, and we're so happy to be bringing it back again because nothing says festive like a dusting of snow on the lights or on you when you're in front of those
You
homes.
take great pleasure in sticking me out in the cold, don't you, sir?
And the camera person.
And the camera person, yeah.
You know what? I don't like to see you like frigid in minus 40 wind chill, but look, you got to take one for the team once in a while.
That's true. But I think our audience likes it. They do love that Holiday Lights Tour, and if you have a submission, send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com or Facebook me or email me or get a hold of me any way you can.
Yes, now is the time because, as you mentioned, the tour starts in less than 2 weeks from now, and we'll get you back here later in this show with the long-range forecast. Thank you, Bill.
You're watching CKWS News at 11 on Global Kingston.
A rise in temps and some shower activity, but that's going to change. Cooler air moving in is going to bring us some snow on the backside of the system. So you're looking at wet weather to start. Temperatures nice today. We were up into the plus zone, but as we move this out of the way and off to the northeast, we see another high pressure system dropping in from the prairies. As it does, it brings cooler air. You've got this troughing, so the precipitation associated with this turns to snow, not showers. So Friday, you might actually get a centimeter or two. Belleville, it's a high 7 with a good chance of showers through the day, probably 40% probability through the top half, and really looking in at rain by evening. Friday, high 0, windy conditions, 60% chance of flurries, and sunny on Saturday, a high of 0. Brockville rising to 7 Celsius tomorrow, good chance of rain by nightfall. You've got that 40% probability of showers through the top part of your day. Friday, it's mixed precipitation with a high of 4, and Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud and a high of only 0. Smiths Falls rising to 4 tomorrow with showers. Come Friday, probably flurries to start, mixed with showers through the afternoon and snow by evening. Saturday, it's a mix of sun and cloud and only a high of -2. Kingston, your long-range forecast, rising to 7 Celsius tomorrow, an increase in cloud tonight and showers tomorrow. We could have snow on Friday with a high 2, -1 your high Saturday with a mix of sun and cloud, our first minus daytime high if we get it. Sunday, a high 0, more flurries is possible. Monday, it's a mix of sun and cloud with a high 0, a high of 1. Tuesday with a mix of sun and cloud, cloudy Wednesday and rising to 1 Celsius.